So it's about what happens in Burgess Park and how we work together and how we actually engage with this place shaping issue across the whole of the borough for the future.
Making sure that every voice gets heard equally and everybody gets a chance to have their say and feel part of the decisions that are made.
So what we're going to do is hold a question in our minds throughout today. Jenny and I call it a breakthrough question. And the question is, what shall we do to really help local people to influence and affect their park?
And part of that process has been talking to all of the different people who have been actively interested and have got a strong view about this space and making it really work for the people who live around it.
Because this all used to be estates and they knocked down a lot of the houses to create this, you've still got public rights of way running through the park, so you can't actually close lots of it off.
It's essential to creating a place where people choose to live, want to raise their families, not just somewhere where they feel that they've just been allocated. So we need to provide homes which are of generous space standards, high in terms of their design and innovation, and of good environmental quality. And that is actually going to be a tough call for us.
But what's nice is the space. I like the unstructured, undeveloped size of it. I mean, it's clearly got potential. I feel, I don't feel threatened by it, but then that comes from the time of day I'm using it, who I am, all those sorts of factors. The threat angle is the remoteness that one feels here, which is also its attraction. I've not seen gangs of youngsters hanging out and holding the territory and stuff like that. So, I mean, I can see how it's got a great potential.
Chicken here. Well, the leftovers of deli chicken.
If I was walking my dog, I don't want to be fenced in a little area that's dull. It's really dull for me. I want to be able to walk around the entire park, and as long as I keep my dog under control and I'm responsible, I should be allowed to.
Isn't it just where you're allowed to let them loose?
We're trying to get a picture of a clean dog bin.
You can't find anything whatsoever when you go in that park. There's a lack of ownership, there's conflicting views. I nearly got run down by a cyclist. 2 joggers nearly mugged me, they did, as I was walking through there in 1968. It was terrible. The lighting's appalling, every light's out, I can't see where I'm going. Honestly, it's a disaster. The ugly bit is the security's a nightmare. I tell you, the security's awful in there. Alcohol, the council want to make some money in that park, open up an off licence. That's what I say. There was enough bottles and cans in there to fill a whole offing. Lack of activity, there were no toilets. I was gasping by the time we finished. Thank you very much.
Lack of diversity. I mean, it was beautifully green and the water was beautifully brown, but all the trees were the same. There were lots of squirrels, there were lots of geese, there were 2 beautiful swans, lots of pigeons. So there was a lack of diversity in everything, in the vegetation, obviously in the species of animals we saw, in the use of space. Everything was very concretey.
We were the teenagers. We were very nice middle-class teenagers. So we wandered around, and just to be a proper stereotype, I did a bit of graffitiing on the George IV pub there, because I thought, as we were going past that pub, which is apparently going to turn into a juice bar very soon.
I like that one. Who cut that out?
Good.
I think that should be right in the centre. That should be centrepiece.
It could be off centre.
That's got to be right in the middle because that's what it's all about.
So the people who are not staying at home would like you to go as a group and visit another stall.
and the people who are staying at home at that other store will explain their pictures to you, and you have a conversation.
It's safe at night. You can exercise in the park. This neglected road is now a very lively road where people are walking through with their children. It's happy.
Beautifully fenced in spaces and pathways that are connected.
You can walk your dogs in the park, but we'd like a separate dog area so they don't frighten the kids. There's lots of flowers, lots of light spaces in the park. It looks very attractive and very welcoming.
Try indoor dropping and play spaces to enable people to see this as a park with a purpose.
There are loads of really exciting proposals coming along, and I think we've got people in this room that if we could have some honest and open conversations about those proposals, I think there's great possibilities that some of your dreams and some of your ideas can actually be realised. I don't think that we're facing an impossible task.